Year the fire horse. Soggetto CentoDIECI is 110. I don't know nothing about the 110. There's no reference to me. That's there. That's here. What's the merch that we can tag? The flagship store number, but the bootleg one is. Let's do a shirt. The rule of three, they say. We'll do a couple of shirts. We'll do 3 shirts. Switch it up. Do a hat. Pants. Do a hat. They're not showing. For some reason, not showing the right thing for the pants. Right picture. Now of these, let's do, if we have to pin one, let's pin the Project Essential shirt. Okay. Timing wise, let's see. Today's date is February 18th, 2026. Current time, say 25 anti-meridian. Say 25 anti-meridian. So 6:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. February 18th, 2025. The 110th of the year. How? You know what probability and stuff? There's a 25% chance. And the last 2 times, I'm just mix this up one more time. We're not doing a good mixing, shuffling here. I'm gonna shuffle this up one more time. Okay, Sarah. Darn it. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. Oh no! What's wrong? Bro! Man. Oh my goodness. Please don't watch my car, bro. Oh my god. I don't look at my guess that to happen. Anyway. Welcome to the Freedom. Falo por língua. Benvenuti alla jungle della Freedom. Questo è impostore, rockstar, fake rockstar chat show. Pensieri tangenziali, formerly known as Tangential Thought Chat Show. Shout out to my co-host and Doggy Heaven Baby. Podcast with Gihareh. Gihareh Talk Podcast. Questo è Soggetto CentoDIECI. It's the 110th. Sono tuo capo, io sono Chief Gihareh. Man. Dean the Great, bro. I don't know who this is. Sorry for this, man. Hey. I logged in once. I seen that. I log out. I log back in. It's another clip. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. What? I'm gonna no, actually, intentionally, on accident, purpose, whatever. Bro, they say he had the worst 24 hours, bro. Slapped, punched, and knocked out. Yeah. What I will say is, messing up my vibe. Oh man. What I will have. is that, you know, they be like, don't write a check that your mouth can't cash. It's commendable. It's commendable. And the fact that his confidence is there. His confidence is there. But the other part of, you know, you gotta back it up. Don't write a check your mouth can't catch. His confidence is there. That I will say. He don't care who it is. He don't care who it is. He gonna say what. But this, bro, and then when you sit there and watch, like, you have no remorse though, cause it's like, I put the cat wings. Shouldn't have been talking shit. I know that ain't who I think it is. The first time I saw it, second time I know that ain't who. Again in 20, bro. I'm talking with a span of 30 minutes, bro. I'm like, go, what in the world, bro? What are you doing? Yeah, his I just posted it, but I posted it a couple times actually. They just said it went against community guidelines. Bro, I did a funny edit. Oh my gosh, bro. Why would you hit the button? Like, because I've been on another live stream. Like, the say hi button, it's a button. It says say hi. You click the button. Why would you then press that and then say something to me that I don't want you to say to me? Why would you click the say hi button and then say something I do not want to hear? So you know that I don't want to talk to you. You want to say something I don't. So why would you hit the say hi button first? Just say the part I don't want you to say, because you're gonna say that part, right? So say that part so I can block you. What was the point of hitting the say hi button? For then you just follow up with say, like, I just think that'd be something to be weird, bro. That people don't make sense to me. I'm mad at one, bro. I gotta see which one they just whatchamacallit. I gotta see which one they whatchamacallit, because then that would affect the other ones that I just did next to it. Bro, that joint is weird, bro. Come on, bro. And then it'd be like with other platforms, like that'd be the thing that'll get you. You can post it on another platform, you be straight. Golly, bro. So right now, this is another thing, like, the people that you don't want talking to you are the most vocal ones. Everybody else do not whatchamacallit. And that joint it's like, bro, see, I'm kicking, I'm chilling. And it's like, I just keep having to block people. They keep trying to mess up the vibe. Man. You just had a couple good ones. Everything was chilling. Everything was chilling. And so it's like, how do you go about this and the third, right? So then that all that makes me want to do is just keep going. That's all I want to do. That's all it makes me want to do, bro. All it makes me want to do, bro. Again, another one. Another one, bro. But the other thing I was about to say was the fact that I think based on time, it maybe get part of it, if not the whole thing, some part of like the sunrise coming up. Maybe some part of the sunrise coming up, bro. I get the last one just for me to just chill, and then this one I was sitting there trying to edit the one joint, bro. I thought it was funny. Besides, that's what people are looking for right now, actively, currently. And we'll be looking for the next few whatever. Man. I don't like who, man. That's my dog. That's my dog, man. Hey, man. So I'm trying to enjoy this one. Right now, the story is that, man, by the time I got to my 107th, this happened. I'm trying not to check it. Just rip the band-aid off. Alright. Well, let the other one. I ain't that. What I ain't do no. But the thing is, you know, actually that's one of the things I thought about before. Like, I'm not Muslim. You know what I'm saying? I don't Miss Parker, Nikki Parker, Monique. Monique said I don't play in groups. I don't play in groups. I'm not Muslim. However, I only eat when the sun go down anyway. I only eat once a day when the sun go down anyway. I'm not Muslim, but that's just how life is right now anyway. I don't think it's that they be having the whole thing. It's not that hard. It's not hard at all. Now, this ain't the whatchamacallit, because like I said, I am not Muslim. I do not practice I don't be pointing to 5 pillars. I don't pray 5, 6 times, 3 times, whatever, 10 times. I don't do that. But I used to think like, oh, it's so this and the third, and you know, they gotta wait until the sun go down. Bro, I only eat one time a day when the sun go down anyway. I don't start whatchamacallit till it get dark or night out anyway. But I guess the difficult part would be if you have to like get up and do something and work. If you got to deal with people throughout the day, that would probably be a whatchamacallit. But other than that, because I'm not sure if they can also have water though. What's that thing called? Mubarak. It's something Mubarak. I forgot what you supposed to actually say to somebody. Something Mubarak, Ramadan Mubarak or something like that. Yeah. But the other one's doing well, so I'm okay. I was about to say, bruh. I'll go Goodwill. I have. Oh, God. How do y'all get y'all whatchamacallit to be like that? What is that about? What's that so special for? I don't know. But 110, man. 110 for the year. And of course, now today is the day. We can go through the day. And we either, the thing for today is go on a money adventure for today so that we can see if we can tap in with this. And the other one would be, I don't know, because I can say like, bro, if it come to Atlanta, that's one thing. I don't know how that whole thing has to work, but the sooner the better. The sooner the better. Your sooner. Oh yeah. The only thing I seen was Dean the Great. These streamers, man, I tell you. But yeah, I just wouldn't, I don't know. But me, I don't have that problem. See me? Whatchamacallit? If I was streaming, bro, because that's the only thing you have to think about. Okay, let's say you are streaming, right? And then, you know, whatever happens and how it escalates there. His John is, because he would Rampage Jackson. And they said Rampage is taking him on he get his whooped everywhere, bro. Get over here, bro. What was I about to say? Like I said, I admire his confidence, but it's sometimes you look at it like, okay, could they have avoided a certain situation? And with him, when you watch like the full videos, when you watch the full video, that's what I say. You can't feel bad for him because it's like, bro, what he says, nothing about like all of both of those two situations could have been avoided, and I feel like they both just happened in a matter of, and it's like now both sides of his face hurt. It's like, bro, it could definitely be avoided, bro. That's the whole thing, bro. Like all of these situations that they're like, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? I just think sometimes when you watch some of these videos, you be like, could this have gone a different way? Could this have whole thing been avoided? And for him, it's like, for sure, yes. In both videos, you know how sometimes you stand at third, like, you know, you can say something or do something that lets it like, but both times he's very much aware, and then proceeds to continue, and it's just like, we here now. We here now. That everybody, it's like, you know, sometimes it's like, okay, there's a check. And it was like, okay, right here at this moment, bro. At this moment. The birds are chirping. That's what he had in both videos. It was a moment, and Rampage is on some, yo, bro, chill out. First time, he said, you letting it get to you. You know, some people get that courage, that liquid courage. It's like, you letting it get to you. Doesn't that there? He says it to him. And both guys, before they do anything, you know, you assess the situation, and it's only but until so long. It's like, all right, bro, like, I done gave you a warning. I done told, and you aware that I'm not liking this interaction and how you talking this and the third, and bro. So the first one, it depending on how you whatever, he's like, she's smiling at me, she giggling at me, you know, she choosing, she going. That's what he talked about, the man wife. This is man wife. She was smiling at me, she going, bro, she choosing. You talking to as if, and Deem like, this nigga, bro. Like, at what did you not think ever he was never going to react somehow, some way? Then the next guy. Now the next guy, he said, didn't you just get slapped? He letting him know too, like, bro, you just got slapped. You right now, it this and the third, you know, have like the record, you know, right? I just seen the video, so I already know. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know I done seen the video. You just, right? He says it too. He says like, didn't you just get? And so it's like, you ain't, bro, like, why you still out here talking to people crazy? Now that could be one of them things like what it's inciting, you know. No, this is the Dean the Great guy. I don't know why. The only thing I know about Rampage was doing some wrestling with some shorty, and he was like, I'm all bricked up. He had to push her up. I was looking for that clip. I was gonna post that because he was wrestling with some shorty, and it was understandable. I was like, I get it. I was like, yeah. I think he was in Brazil. He was having the time of his life, but he was wrestling with a shorty. This is the only clip I know from Rampage. He was wrestling with shorty, and then she got on top of him, and it was some type of little defense. He was like, I'm bricked up. Y'all gotta what you call it. I'm like, every man was like, that's the only time you let her win. I don't follow his content. I don't know what he's known for. I feel like he's a wrestler. I don't know if it's UFC. I don't know if he's a boxer. It's like Joe Rogan vibes. I don't know what he is, but he be traveling. But I don't think he was started off as a streamer. I feel like he was some type of wrestler, just like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan was a UFC whatever. I think I have never seen Joe Rogan in the octagon ever. Oh, okay, he's UFC too. Okay, yeah. So Rampage Jackson is on the UFC. He was a champion before. Okay. So there, yeah. Joe Rogan, he's like, you don't know Joe Rogan for this? Oh, he never fought? So he was only a commentator? He be jacked up and swole out. I never knew. No, Joe Rogan is known for something prior to him doing his podcast. I'm making an analogy between Rampage. Okay, well, Rampage was a fighter, and now he's a streamer. Martial arts. Okay. Rampage is on that same, track. Fear Factor, he wasn't the host. He was the host for Fear Factor. Joe Rogan was the host for Fear Factor. It's not like, how do I say that? It's not like I wouldn't believe it. Wow. I remember watching Fear Factor. When he had hair. Those be those things he got when he had kids. They're like, you had hair? Yes. If it wasn't for the clouds, you could see part of the sky. Like, it's so cloudy. You would have thought it was going to rain or something. But Joe Rogan does his podcast now. Rampage Jackson is similar vibe, but now he's a streamer. Oh, wow. And it all went up from there. It's on. Is that a part of TV history? Can I find that on YouTube? Joe Rogan X Factor. Fight! Man. There was this other little meme. I should have liked it or something so I could find it. It was like, I'm peaceful, but then you see a video or a clip or something just of nonviolent, and then you just like, yeah, I want to watch this. Bro, right? Cause I thought about that before. Like, what was actual humor, right? The first people, they don't really know how to talk and have words and stuff. So what's the first time like them actually finding something funny or think and they're laughing? It's slipping and falling or hitting or just like, oh no, oh no, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And then like all the old cartoons, that Tom and Jerry, case in point, Tom and Jerry. It is him chasing that, whatchamacallit, or Sylvester and Tweety. What's Sylvester and Tweety called? Like, I know Tom and Jerry's called Tom and Jerry. What's Sylvester and Tweety? The amount of pain that is, bro, is just ungodly. There's no, the amount of pain that eludes. Just, the last time that happened to you, even if something happens accidentally, it's just a thing. Skateboard vibes. It's definitely getting brighter. Skateboard vibes, though. Yeah. I can only imagine. Oh, my God. Because it's like, again, can it be avoided? And then it's like, it's not. There's no avoid. The most you could, like, because once you're in air, the most that you could probably do is, like, maybe, like, try to fall back. But, oh, my. Dang. Can he still have kids? Darn it. Sacking. Gosh. That's just painful, bro. Technically, yes. Technically. That's also one of the questions. That is the question. Oh my gosh, man. You gotta stick it out, man. You gotta get into this. Of all words. Yeah, man. Bro, you know one of the most motivational videos I seen? It was a dude. It's literally a video of a man. It's not a documentary, but I forget who recorded this. It's like an actual, like, I don't know if it was like ABC or World News, or I forget. It was like, basically what I'm saying, it's an actual television company or whatever. And they made a video for this man. He was 108 years old. And you know what? He get in his car, his truck, it'd be this, sitting right there. And he just pick it up and just, still 108 years old. I was like, right on. Motivation. Motivates me, man. I remember sitting in front of the shop one day. The guy said, "You're gonna be 80 years old one day," as he grabbed like 4. And then went and got in his car and drove off. I was like, thanks, man. You're gonna make it, people. You're gonna make it. Remember, it's no inhaling. I can still run a mile in 8 minutes. Now, I used to be able to run it in 5, 6. But I think that's pretty good. That's healthy, right? That's healthy, right? Oh, no. It's a blessing to get old, ain't it? It's a blessing to get old. It's a blessing. Now, the one thing is about people who got like a whole bunch of tattoos, that's still up for debate. That's still people who got like a whole bunch of tattoos. But if you're like in shape and you're decent, as long as your skin don't start, you know what I'm saying, you be all right. Man, just, bro, dang, bro, sitting there thinking about that, you old. Now, the scariest part though, I remember watching this one video about people who are like over 100 years old. The one thing they talk about is the fact that, you know, they say the world is different. They be like, nobody knows you, right? I don't know the dagger. No. Is that the name for the little there's this thing, it's like a toothpick, but it actually is for a handle, so you can go right here, and so you don't actually have to do all of this, and it doesn't have to burn your hand and whatnot. There's that, and you get a little whatchamacallit. I don't know what those are called. But if it had a name, I feel like it would be that. I feel like I need to get one of them. That would be one that I haven't had before, like as far as accessories. I got 2 cutters, I got a whole bunch of Zippos, a whole bunch of you know what I'm saying, but 6 cigar parts. The only thing about the 6, 7, bro, if you ever realize how many times that you act like just off just whatever, I don't care what it is that just how many times you might kind of sort of say it. You probably just never noticed it until this that last little trend or whatever. I don't know what the teeny boppers are. I don't know what teeny boppers looking at nowadays. I never do. I did. The brain rot was the thing. That came up in conversation, bro. The guy, he was like, because he's a gamer, you know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, that's the way he can connect with his sons and whatnot. And you know, his son does really well in school. So his son be like, hey, well, you know, of course they doing good in school. Yeah, you can get this, you can get that. And so he would give his son money for like little shit. But then what made him whatchamacallit is when his son asked for $20. And so then he like, $20? It's them skins, bro. They was spending $20 on it wasn't even it was Fortnite. I must say, I didn't think Fortnite was gonna have as much longevity as it did. Roblox. Oh, he kind of sort of explained to me how I think it was Roblox too. It was the fact that Roblox, like, he was like, it's like this assortment of games, of like, but people can make a game or something like that. So he was like, when you go in there, somebody could have just made a game and you could just hop on that. And so it's like, they could have made a basketball game. They could have made a game where, like, you know, like the ground, like, you know, Mario, you step on a brick and it just vanishes. They can make a game, like, they can make stuff like that. And it was like, so anytime you go in there, or your friend can make one, and yeah, it's just always changing. He's like, it's just this big complex little tablet and board. It's just an assortment of just stuff. It's like you can't like he's basically like you can't get bored on that thing. Like it's always gonna be something that you can find some type of interest in. It's like it's just this big evolving game, but so I can't be surprised at that one going for as long as it did, but it's the way that they again, if you know anything about the Roblox, it did have a it had bad press surrounded by people like because it would be grown people up there and you know what I'm saying cultivating and curating certain things and this that, and the third. And so it was like, well, how is little Johnny if Johnny had 4 apples, how's little Johnny getting hundreds of dollars? And you like, bro, how you bro? That took a turn. It was bad press, but it lasted. It just it withstood that whatever, and it did not whatchamacallit. Those are actually kind of not. It's not difficult, but it's like, hmm, you know, things of you do and you don't, whether you do or don't address it, because like you addressing it can make it a bigger thing, and it's like, oh well, you're very well sure and knowledgeable, but then it's like they set up certain other things where maybe did it make it harder or did it inhibit or did it enable? It was just like a whole thing. It was a whole thing.